Alright, man, I guess I'm rolling for another vid. Looks like I got some time. Maybe I can crunch this one in under 10 minutes. If I stop yapping. Still working on my green stuff, man. Whew. It's like flushing out the system, son. Is that's probably TMI. Whew. Alright, so I just uploaded, hopefully I just uploaded, two contest entry vids to two great YouTubers. The Comic Fool and Eddie the Comic Book Guy. Although I think he just goes by Eddie now, which is fantastic. It's all good. Both those cats, both those really cool cats hit over 100 subs, and that's what the contest is all about. I'm sure they're probably close to 200, over 200. I'll have to look, get my facts straight. But they're great guys, man. With that being said, there's other contests out there. Unfortunately, I won't be able to. That's not what this vid's going to be about. This is going to be about a vid I was tagged. I was tagged by somebody. Tag, I'm it. Oh, that's white. Too much close up, TMI. Now, I'm still working on it. Hold on, I just want to polish this off. Whew, that's something. Oh, man. All right. Apologize. I was tagged by Reaper Tate for your favorite Batman sequence. Okay? So I want to get into that. I know I just showed off some books, or talked about some Batman stuff with Eddie the Comic Book Guy. Alright, so I gotta try to hustle through this. Excuse me. But yeah, so it's your favorite Batman sequence tagged by Reaper Tate. Reaper's gonna hopefully won't be mad at me. Is it Reaper Tate 728? That just sounds familiar. I left the number out. That's pretty weak on my part. But it's Reaper Tate. I believe it's 728. I'll leave a link below. And there you go. Like I've been reading some Dr. Seuss books, really. Anyways, I'm not funny. Only in my mind. Damn, you know what? I thought I stopped drinking. So, I don't even know why people watch my vids. It's all good. It's all about the humor, man, in the comics. So Reaper Tate. I'm once Reaper Tate 728. Or why don't I'm stuck on that. I just want to thank Reaper. Thank you, Reaper, for that tag. Greatly appreciated. I'm gonna show off this Batman book now. Again, there's so many great Batman stories, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit this Batman the New 52 because again, actually the Hush series got me back into it way back when with Jim Lee doing the artwork on that Hush series, and I should know who that writer is because I don't know if I think Jim Lee just did the artwork, not the story, but. That got me back into it. This brought me definitely back into Batman, the New 52, when Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder got at it. And this is, Batman City of Owls, issue number 2. Again, it was easy. This was easy for me to grab. I had it available, and it's definitely one of my favorites. I mean, look at that. I showed that book off. I love that image. God, it's beautiful. Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder are going to be missed, big time, in my opinion. Let me see if I can get over my camera. I can't really wrap around. I'm going to show you. God, I can't even figure this out. I can just do it like this. My sequence, okay? So yeah, here's Bruce Wayne in his house. Bruce Wayne and Alfred hanging out. And this is just with the Court of Owls. Bruce knows something's happening. He knows something's coming. I mean, it's Batman. He's no fool, man. So he knows something's going on. And here comes, the Court of Owls guy. With he's got a couple lackeys with him. Because they have a history together. They have a really, Bruce and the Owl, they have a history together. I won't get too much into that, actually. But I'll just show you some of the sequences and the fight scenes. And where's my time? 12:04. All right. But very cool. I like how the fight scenes, and Bruce don't care. He's like, I ain't got it. He's not worried about his identity at this point. Obviously, he's more concerned about defending himself and knocking this guy the heck on out. And protecting Alfred. That's what Bruce is concerned about. He's not concerned about whether or not they know he's Batman. That's not. And Bruce is already. You can totally look. He's wrapped up a little bit. Wrapped up around the midsection. So he was already, slightly injured from a previous fight. But, here he goes, man. It's Batman. just cool stuff. I want to get to the page where, let's see, okay. So, you know, now there's the Court of Owls. They travel in packs, right? They travel, there's like 3 guys. So 3 versus 1, they're going to town. They're trying to take down Bruce Wayne permanently. And, okay, here we go. Get into that part. So Bruce gets down. It's like Bruce gets down to his bat cave where he's trying to find a good spot to lay low, right? After he's been kicking the crap out of these guys. He's trying to get away from them. Or whatever. Do what he's got to do because he's not feeling great. Besides, you know, changing punches with these guys, hitting blows and stuff. That he's down there, and him and Alfred are discussing some vital information. I forgot to knock these guys out, and here they come. Here the guys come knocking at the door. So go on, little Bruce, and open up. You know, they're taunting him. They're telling him to open up the door. You can't hide forever, Bruce. See, they know who he is. He doesn't give a. He's not worried about. Now it's on like Donkey Kong, son. You know, get the hell out of my house. There it is, man. Look at the bat armor. Look at those 3 cats. If they didn't just soil their drawers, I don't know what else, man. They just soiled, son. Look at that big dude coming at him. So, yeah, that's good stuff. That's some good stuff. And it's been a while, you know, since I read these books. I read the single issues, so to have it in this nice trade paperback, it's really cool that I don't have to crack open my originals and get at it. But so unfortunately, that's where they kind of lead you off at. They go to another sequence, another story, something else that's happening at this point. You know, they're trying to figure out how to defeat these guys. These guys are just kind of standing back now. They're kind of toying with them a little bit. No one's taking any swings or blows against Batman at this point. And then they go into another story. Another side story. How it relates to the issue at hand, right? And then back to, well, here's another. So there's other owl dudes floating around messing people up. It's a Court of Owls. It's a group of guys dressed up like these. They call themselves the Owls, or Court of Owls, obviously. You know, then to get back to Batman, there you go. Now they're starting to go after it a little bit, and then here's the Night of the Owls. This is one of the other. It starts the other comic off, so with the other story. All right, so yeah, this is when the fight really hits, right, between Batman and his armored outfit with those three owl guys, 3 Courts of Owl guys. So, all right, well, you know, I gotta apologize. I gotta get going. My time is cruising by. I gotta get to work. But this would be my book for the Batman tag for the sequence. All right, and hopefully that was a decent sequence. But yeah, again, just love the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo stuff on the Batman New 52. It's gonna be missed. It was such a great. It's really cool to at least have that history, to have that chunk of Batman books with them on it. You know, and that's a good run, 52 issues. I mean, some folks come in and just do 10 issues or less. Maybe 20, and you're like, oh, 20's good. But they did a solid 52. It's hard to keep the same guys on the same stuff for quite some time and continue to do it and continue to put out great work. You know, then later on with this particular trade paperback, you get into, Mr. Freeze and the Penguin. Sorry, I'm just thumbing through it and loving it. So with that, I'll go ahead and tag a few folks. Oh, that's nice. It's over, Victor. It's a nice little Batman situation. Or let me see. It's over, Victor. Now that sucks. See, I need Silos in the hallway or something. Silos, I'm Batman. It's over, Victor. I'm Batman. That's about right. Then again, I think that green stuff I drank didn't really help me out with my Batman voice. Here's a little art gallery in the back of the trade. It's pretty sweet. Time 9 minutes. All right. My alarm didn't go off yet, but I still gotta get rolling. Yeah, just some great artwork by these guys. Is that Neil? That looks like. Is that Neil Adams? Looks like Neil Adams mimicking the. And that's probably that. Oh, that's Ethan Van Sciver. I didn't see the artwork. But all right. So thank you for the tag, Reaper Tate. Really appreciate it. I'll go ahead and tag. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if it's biased. I'll be biased. I'm gonna tag my. There it is. Sorry. I'm gonna tag my brother, Tat Comics. I believe he's got some Batman books. He's got some Batman and some Superman. He might be able to find, a story that he likes. I know there's got to be some Batman stories that he likes that he owns, or even possibly some Superman. So I'll tag Tat Comics. And another guy I'm going to tag that I haven't seen a video in a while. Me and him were going back and forth about that. Who would put out a video first? I'm going to tag Amazing Murphinator. I know he loves Batman. It's Spider-Man and Batman for Amazing Murph. So if Murphinator hasn't been tagged yet, I'll go ahead and tag him. There's so many other great folks out there I could tag. If you feel obligated, I don't know about obligation, but if you feel like you want to make a video about your favorite Batman or Superman story, please feel free. Go for it. I mean, that would be awesome. If you wish to do that. You know what? Here's another guy I guess I could tag, and maybe he won't be. How about Tim Marrant? Is it Tim Marrant? Yes, of course it's Tim Marrant. I'll tag Tim Marrant I know he's a busy guy. But I'll go ahead and tag Tim Marrant also. So Tat Comics, Amazing Murphinator, and Tim Marrant for your favorite Batman story sequence or Superman story sequence. Or is it Superman? Sorry. I think it's just supposed to be Batman. But if you got a Superman, I guess throw him in there. But everybody's got to have at least one Batman, right? God, all I'm doing is talking. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you all have a great week. And maybe I'll have some vids up again shortly. All right, later.